Hi. In the island of Japan, you know what are they famous for? Obviously not anime, but samurai and stuff. So this video, we will talk about samurai and bushido from start to end in 5 minutes.
So, samurai are the mercenaries in Japan who hired by the higher class to protect them or kill someone they hate. Basically, if you want to protect your stuff away from a criminal, hire a samurai. If you don't have enough money, you can't afford to hire them. Samurais use a way of the warrior that they have to follow so they can become the true samurai. Later, the samurais have lots of power, so they decide to make a military government, and the shogun is the head of the government. This is the start of the Heian period, the new emperor, and feudal Japan. Shogunate really gets stronger, so they decided to overthrow the emperor by doing a Genpei war. It was the fight between Minamoto and Taira clan, which is the parent house of the imperial house of Japan. Shogun overthrow the emperor, emperor overthrow the shogun, and shogun overthrow the emperor. Shogun won the war and made the emperor dress like an emperor and have all the good stuff.
I think I should keep the emperor, but he cannot do anything.
A few moments later.
There's a war that really shamed for Mongols. They lost the war to Japanese twice by a tornado. It seems that they are only powerful on land.
A few decades later, the shogun named Ashikaga Yoshimasa doesn't have a child, so he asked his brother to quit being a monk. Then Ashikaga Yoshimasa have a son. So they start the war between nephew and the uncle, called Onin War, causes Japan to break into pieces. Later, the Imagawa clan have an idea to capture Kyoto because there was no one controlling the capital.
Wait, if we are going to capture the capital, we must get through the teeny tiny Oda clan. Easy.
A few minutes later.
Psych, you're lost, and I'm gonna steal your plan. Oda clan leader's man killed Oda leader. Then a guy named Tokoyami who works for the man who killed Oda clan leader killed Oda clan leader's man. Finally, Tokoyami unified entire Japan.
I'm the shogun and I established the new Bakufu government. I'm going to confiscate y'all's swords so y'all no rebel against me and no wars again.
Tokoyami is old and dying. He told his men to take care of his son to be a next shogun.
Nah, I don't care. I'm rich and powerful here, so I will just be the shogun.
Tokugawa moved to Edo, it will be Tokyo later, and still let the emperor dress like an emperor. Tokugawa closed the country and let no one in and out.
A few years later, Japan's business increased, schools are built, and people are overpopulated.
Knock knock, it's the United States, and I came with a huge gunboat. Open the country, if you don't want to get invaded.
Japan has no choice, so they open it. Clans in Japan dislike the idea, and they fail to attempt to overthrow the Bakufu government. But this time, Shoshu and Satsuma clan with Great Britain, they are able to overthrow the shogun. They restored the emperor and moved capital to Edo Ehem, Eastern capital or Tokyo. They made everything westernized, such as military, uniforms, emperor, and conquering stuff.
What happened to samurai? Samurai have less power and no one really want to hire samurai anymore. It's out of trend. They were useless after Tokoyami confiscated their swords, and during the Tokugawa family rule, there were no war. The samurai are not being a samurai anymore, so they decided to abandon the Bushido. Later, Bushido became useful in the Second World War, when they used Imperial Bushido to encourage soldiers to fight for their emperor. In modern days, Bushido are used as a sport team, business, and military. They use it for the spirit of doing their work. For example, Japanese football team uses Bushido for the team spirit so that they can work together to win the match.
Nowadays, even though samurais are disappearing from Japan, but the way of warrior still remains and still used by the Japanese. Thank you for watching.